Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BBG, and we actually have a new game today, Home Quest, Idle Adventure, I think it was. But this was actually suggested to me last week by someone who left a comment and was just like, yo, I know you like this sort of genre of idle games, give this game a try, and I was like, oh yeah, nice. So I ended up downloading it literally like yesterday, and I've been quite surprised by it, especially I honestly wasn't expecting to play it longer than an hour, but like 4 hours later, I was still playing it, and I was just surprised in general. It's so simple, but at the same time complex. Like its simplicity adds to its beauty, and that's probably the deepest thing I've said this week. But basically, the entire point of the game is you literally build towns and empires and stuff. I am very, very early into this game, and I've only unlocked two separate little towns. This is my second settlement, the one with 3,200, but it is quite confusing when you first start. I'll explain why. But first, I just want to talk about like the story kind of stuff. I am really liking how they throw the story at you because like the first thing that happened was kobolds demanded my food, and then they literally stole 60 of my boards and bricks because I needed 60 boards and bricks to make a storage thing, and then just as I hit it they came and fucking stole everything. I was genuinely angry about it because it took minutes and minutes to generate that amount. Look how cute they are, annoying little bastards. But then you had to go on like a whole thing to train men in order to fight back. Had to literally go and attack the kobolds and destroy the kobold kingdom. Now, the combat in this game is a bit weird. So I'm going to start the battle. It's very different. It's very simple. It's truly, truly an idle game. I've yet to lose a battle, but I feel like that's just normal, to be honest. But I do have a very nice army. That's all I'm going to say. I'll explain more later. But once you win, you actually get like a whole tale, and each tale has actually been hilarious. Just funny in general. I'm not going to ruin the first couple with the shamans and the kobolds, but I am going to read the Ogre King one. So, same deal with the ogres. They came and were like, yeah, give us your shit. And I was like, nah, fuck ya. And then there was war. And I killed them. It took a while, but I killed them. With the end in sight, the Ogre King steps before his dwindling forces. He shouts, "So be it," and throws himself into your archer's lines. So be it, you wonder. You didn't expect the Ogre King to give up so easily. Nevertheless, you're happy to take it, and blessed with victory, your people celebrate. The Ogre King for a long time had been waiting for something, though for what he did not know. His end in sight, and in despair he felt relieved. This year marks the fourth decade the Ogre King ruled over his kingdom, prosperous and humble. The Ogre Kingdom stood as one of the most stable kingdoms in the land. So stable the king became rather fatigued by his monotonous duties. He was longing for some change in his personal life, but he understood well that his life and the fate of his kingdom are intertwined. Any unnecessary divergence must be avoided for the common good. The only thing he could do is wait for something to happen. Sometimes he dreamt about the return of the dragons. No, the king convinced himself against this idea. He had ruled the land for a long period after all. Today, as your forces march over the horizon, the king retreats in apathy. Having his forbidden wish fulfilled, he is left paralyzed by the guilt of drawing enjoyment from watching the downfall of his kingdom. His conflicted mind can't find the resolution, and so the king comes to his conclusion. So be it. There's just something about that just resonates with me. Fucking hilarious. I don't know. Now, that clump of houses and stuff in the middle is literally everything you build. I'm pretty sure each and every one would be unique, but I'm sure they'd share the same characteristics. Like my first settlement's filled with houses because I needed population. My second settlement is industry because I needed metal and glass and all that. And like, let me tell you, if you had trouble following how the spiritual mountain works in Immortal Towers, for example, this is 500 times more confusing than that because there are just so many things that require other things. It is truly a lot. It's a lot. That's what it is. It's a lot. But it's also really, really, really satisfying. I need gilded armor actually, a gold smelter. That's what I need. Those are the things I need to unlock. It's like doing combat unlocks more recipes for you to actually build. Gilded armor's going to help me get better army, I believe. What can I... Yeah, knights. I need knights. New tanks, man. New tanks. But yeah, this is where you get your army. I've only just started, so my army's tiny. Okay? Don't hate me. But I will say that the pay to win, there is none. There is the ability to, for a one-time payment, to get like more passive stuff, and that's it. There's no ads. There's nothing like that. And that is seriously a relief. It is. Because there's no real pressure, because it's just an empire building. You know, you just build it up, you have fun. And I mean, obviously, this is geared more towards those who enjoy resource management, which is kind of fair enough. I'm increasing the size of my army. That needs to happen. It needs to happen. So I also desperately need more wood, to be honest. Lumber mill, stoneworks. It's necessary, okay? Because all of these things feed into each other, and you need all of these things in different ratios in order to produce the right amount of stuff. It's a mess, but it's a great mess. So much fun. I'm just surprised that I enjoyed it so much. Is that honor? No, ornaments. Okay. I am not producing ornaments yet, I don't think. Gold ore, that's in my workers. Or at least it should be. More lumber, furnace. That may set my production into the fuckeries. Ah, fuck. I need more humans. I need more humans. Alright, my second settlement could use some houses, I suppose. Build a couple of mansions, because we're all about upper class, I guess. Entirely necessary. But it's really, oh fuck. I'm losing wood. Negative 2.4 to lumber mills, plus 1.92 for gatherers. Give it a sec. Let me get some humans out, alright? Settle down. We're getting there. Now, I'm pretty sure I can almost get my next settlement as well. My first settlement took an hour to establish. I assume each consecutive one takes longer. And what you unlock in your first settlement isn't available to build in your next settlement. So it doesn't I'm assuming that's so it doesn't clog up the screen, because already I'm at the point where like maybe a third of the screen is covered. So it's like if I if I had to make everything all in one screen, it would just be an absolute mess. So I get it. One's industry, one's homes, one's yada yada yada. Either way, it seems to be one of those games that constantly unfolds in its scope. And that, I do enjoy that. I'm not going to lie. So that Kings and Tribes one's the main quest there. 2.82k army strength. I don't have that. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have that. Settlement location, route centaurs. That's nice and all, but I'm going to get the blueprints first, because I need these things. But these new building blueprints that I found actually I don't think I'll be allowed to build them even in my second settlement. So it'll be my third settlement that I have to build them in, which is fine. I don't mind. I very much enjoy how this has gone so far. Okay. So, gold ore though, where the fuck is that? That's a good question, isn't it? Well, I don't know why I'm asking you guys, because I should know. I see sand. Iron ore max, metal maxed. As long as everything's green, things are good. And I can build and I can expand. But I do believe a couple of homes, extra homes, is not going to go amiss. I think one of my goals is getting my population to like 400, which is fucking heaps. I can't even make marble yet. I don't know where the fuck I get that from. One step at a time, okay? One step at a time. Lumber mill, fuck yes. Another stoneworks. Honestly, lumber mill, stoneworks seem to me the two most important ones early game, because everything uses it. Because lumber turns into boards. Boards are used with other things. Everything uses bloody lumber. And bricks. Bricks are important too. It's simple and it's effective. I really fucking like that. Look at me absolutely clap these imps, man. My army is beautiful. I'm also going to make more though. I would really like to make knights, but that is not going to happen for a while, so I'm just going to get more warriors. It is what it is. Front line tanks, middle line rangers, last line healers. And I suppose I do need more of these good healers. Because I got wolves that for some reason, wolves are healers. I didn't know that. but here we are. Proper healers and proper arbalists. I will get all of them because I have no other option. I don't even know when. Yeah, I don't think I get my next unit. Unit mage. That's a while away. Sell troops to Valhalla. Okay, mate. Hire Valkyries. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm pretty sure you can punch above your weight combat-wise if you've got enough Valkyries. So I'm just going to do that. So when someone dies, they just revive them. I'm okay with that. Challenge Guardians. Valhalla is the final resting place. Okay, I haven't done this before. Units sent will be gone forever. You may receive a favor for your offering. Okay, you can have my wolves. So that just gives me honor back. Okay, that's fair. Oh, fucking... Oh, shoots rips! Okay, yeah, no, that was funny. Wait. Let's do it again. Okay. Look. Shoot rips. Okay, that's fucking hilarious. Anyway, moving on. You do get upgrades and stuff for your army and production capacity, but you need mercury to do it. And mercury is produced in souls, and souls you need to be active in order to like get them to progress and shit. That is a whole nother thing. It's all explained really quite well, but the hardest part of this entire game is actually the management of resources, because obviously it only starts at the beginning with wood and stone and bricks and boards, but it rapidly expands in scope again, like really fast. So you can kind of get overwhelmed by it, I think is probably a good way to describe it. But I think you really do need to love the idle life to really enjoy this game in the way that it's supposed to be enjoyed. Because I'm literally still at the beginning. Like, I'm just going to get some damage because I can, and some health and some healing because I can. Production is not really that important at the moment. No doubt it will be, but I mean, like, the more active you are, the faster you can actually get this stuff, because it's entirely dependent on getting these wells to max to get mercury. So your activity equals your progress, which is ironic for an idle game in a lot of ways, now that I think about it. Please give me more healers. I may have sent mine to Valhalla. My bad. 2 more arbalists, and then my army is once again maxed out. Probably need to actually build another barracks. That's way too fucking expensive, my man. 2.6k bricks. That's a lot of bricks. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Ideally, probably need to focus on houses for now. I feel like my population is lower than it should be. So we're going to do that. Houses everywhere. I'm actually kind of curious, because each one's got like a 50 limit, so I'm kind of curious if that's the max. Like, you can max out your entire thing and then have to destroy buildings and then replace them with other things. I don't know. Curious about that. Either way, all I know is that I've been floored by the simple beauty of this game. Not gonna lie. I thought I'd only play this for literally yesterday just to give it a try, and next thing you know, I'm recording, and here we fucking are. You know? So surprise! We're both shocked here. Now, I can just go to missions. I need the embroidery shop next. Basically, it's going to be embroidery shop, then the centaurs. Although, it's actually going to take an hour. Possibly more for me to actually get to the next settlement location so I can start producing gilded armor, which is here. Oh, my leather! Yeah, there's 17 hours of leather left. She'll be right. So my armories are producing too much. See, I need armor in order to make plate armor. I need all of those things in order to make gilded armor. Fuck! Mercury, standalone resource. The only way I've seen you can get it is from souls. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe from missions. That could be a possibility. But I don't know. I am still a newbie noob at this game. Now, I like to think I've, leveled them out pretty good. It's a delicate fucking balance. It really is. But on the bright side, my people are happier because I've made beer. So, salt grain, what? Oh, fuck. So too many people and my food is starting to be an issue. You see how this works? Oh boy, grain, build grain, dear Lord. 12 grain farms in my main thing, come on. The next like big step is like, I'm assuming this is, because there's only four monuments you can build, and you build your first one at the start of the game, and 16k, that's a lot. That is a fuckload of resources. So my thoughts are they are basically like the cornerstones of each major settlement, and then you start building around them again. So hopefully I might have that by next week, maybe. I mean, it's a lot of resources, man. It's not that I can't produce the amount, it's that I can't store it. That's the difference. Everything costs. Everything costs. Everything has a price. All right, am I back into... Oh my god. My windmills, bro. Stuff starts getting very expensive very quickly, which I suppose is where the idle part of the game comes into it. But leather, okay, look, I'm just going to take something off the armory. I just can't be bothered dealing with a negative resource right now. Of course, alternatively, I could just turn off because I don't need to produce any more units. I'm maxed in units for a while, so I could just, completely reduce that, as well as the smithery to stop producing armor. It's just being balanced means it's slightly better. Slightly. Wait, grain. Get in there. What are you doing? There we go. Okay. So now I'm not producing armor or plate armor. I don't really need to. Leather is... I mean, I don't really need leather either, to be completely honest with you, but... Now I know what you all are thinking. How the fuck have you made an entire video about a game that's literally idle? Are you joking me? I need mercury. Fuck! I forgot about that. Okay. Poke. Infuse. Fuck. Okay, no, I still need to, fruit them after this. Damn it. Okay. The fruiting process is much longer. I mean, I could increase the speed of, their fruiting progress, but not so easy. Simply because I prefer the rewards. It might take a bit longer, but unless I dose speed plus 50% and then I wait till it's almost 100 and I swap back. That could be big brain. I don't know. I feel like that's big brain. I'll be back. Yeah, I just decided to send, my archers, or at least, the last of them, off to Valhalla simply because the arbalists do more damage. Okay? They do almost double the damage. It's worth it. I gain nothing but power. I would like to replace all my tanks with knights, but that's just not happening. It's not happening. But that is a very nice looking formation. Looking very sexy. Okay, rewards. Give me the mercury, please. Thank you. Ornaments and bricks. Nice. Okay, off we go. Send settlements, yeah. So an hour until I get my third settlement. Very nice. Shouldn't be too bad. And then I can start creating ornaments and actually get working on gilded armor. It's nice, man. I don't know. I enjoy this sort of game. I really do. But I'm not going to bore you any longer, ladies and gentlemen. It is a very single-player game as far as I am aware. I don't know if this actually opens up into multiplayer. That would be so cool if it did. But honestly, I don't know, because I haven't played it for long enough, but we'll see. Regardless, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and if you are playing this game at the moment, by all means put tips and tricks in the bottom, because they never go astray, let's be honest. But as always, have a great day.